What's up, misfits? Big J, checking in. You know, yet it is I, Father, the root of all evil. You know, I've been getting a lot of messages from people that are concerned I'm breaking the law with what we're doing against the Galveston Police Department, and I just gotta laugh. Uh, Look at all the police departments that have been harassed after they killed or hurt a black person, and you never hear about any of them getting in any kind of trouble. So trust me, I'm not scared. I'm still waiting to find out that police officer's name that bullied that lady in the bank in Galveston, Texas, for not wearing a mask. Because I'd really like to find out who that guy is, and because here's the problem: when you got police that are working against the will of Americans, you've got a Nazi state. I mean, come on, man. The the police work for us, and from the people I talk to, shit, the only people that are worried about masks are fucking powerless little wimpy Democrats. Most of us don't give two fucks about a mask. So that cop is gonna say he was doing his job. Well, not so fast, my friend. You work for us. I mean, technically, I'm not a taxpayer in Galveston, Texas, but you know what? If we let a if we let a police officer in Galveston, Texas, get away with this, what is it going to start spreading across the country, where cops are allowed to fucking body slam our mothers and our grandmothers and our girlfriends for not wearing a mask? So I want this 66 to continue on the Galveston Police Department. And trust me, when I find out this police officer's name, we're going to take it to the next level. And he's probably a cocky little fuck. He probably didn't take down his social media yet because he hasn't met the fucking uh, misfit maniacs. So we need to find out this guy's name. We need his social media, and then let's begin. Oh, what's up, bedroom bigot? I'm not a bigot. You guys think Leo Photoshop his doubts? I don't think so. Your average cookie cutter does so many side laterals because they suck at so many of their exercises that their shoulders get very big. And for those of you that haven't noticed, the dumbbell rack is basically like, I don't know, how do I put this? Like a mating ground or a breeding ground or a playground for homosexual males. So you ever notice when you go to try and do some dumbbells, the biggest homosexuals in your gym are in front of the dumbbell rack. So yeah, the homosexuals are going to have good deltoids. I mean, the dumbbell rack, so many gay guys will train in front of the dumbbell rack that they're just begging for someone to say, hey, bro, can I work in with you? Because they're looking to get butt fucked. Okay? It, it, it dumbbell guys want to be butt fucked. If they didn't want to be butt fucked, they'd be over on the bench or in the power rack. Guys that want to be butt fucked are in front of the mirror, in front of the dumbbell rack. Yeah. So I need you guys to continue the work we're doing against the Galveston Police Department. And I need someone with some investigative powers to find out who this cop was. I would love to know his name. Um, Dude, I'll go out on a fucking limb. I'll post a fucking Google Maps link, Google Earth to his. I'll teach this cocksucker a fucking lesson. I'm not scared. My hair is looking full and luscious. Well, that's because I'm a sexy beast. You know. Yeah, we. Yeah, you know that poor lady, and she's pretty cute for a 65-year-old woman. I mean, come on, man. He thinks he's a tough guy for throwing down that little broad. I'll bet, and I don't want to sound racist here, but I'm willing to bet he's a 5'9" man of Mexican descent. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that. I don't have any facts yet, but how much you want to bet he's under 6 feet tall and he's of Mexican descent? Yeah, I mean, it trust me, you guys know I'm not scared. I'll get his fucking info out there. We can, if we can get a hold, if we can find out who he is, and maybe he doesn't even have a Facebook, but if we could find his wife's Facebook page and get some pictures of his fucking kids, figure out maybe where they go to school. Fuck. This guy's gonna have to quit and move to a different fucking city. And that's my goal. And only person you're scared of is Adam. Yeah, that's true. 100% true. Father using liberal tactics. Well, when it comes to the mask mandate, why not use their own tactics against them? I mean, come on, man. If that cop was a true tough guy, he would have showed up with a spare mask, and he would have used everything in his fucking playbook to just get that lady to put the mask on. He would have brought a spare from his squad car. Because I'll tell you what, cops are such pussies, they don't even have to pay for their own masks. They're getting masks supplied to them by their employer. So you know that little cocksucker had a box full of masks in his fucking squad car. Did you ever hear him offer her one? No, you didn't. I If I was a cop, I would have been like, "Ma'am, look, I got a brand new mask right here. It's clean. Please trust me. Please, I want to help you. I want to help you get your money out of this bank. Bank of America is a bunch of douchebags. Would you just put this mask on, and I will stand in line right next to you until you get your money out of this fucking douchebag bank, and make sure nobody from this bank fucks with you." He could have been a fucking legend. He could have been a fucking stud, but he chose to be a fucking pussy. He chose to be fucking weak. Yeah, I don't think she had warrants. It says she's a truck driver. She had her tractor trailer parked out on the fucking street, and she walked in there. Zach Smith says, I would have knocked her out. Yeah, okay, Zach. Come on, man. I I would rather, instead of knocking out some fucking 65-year-old white woman who works hard for a living, pays taxes, I would rather go after that fucking bullshit Mexican cop's wife and kids. His wife probably doesn't even fucking work, and his little Mexican kids are probably getting a good education compared to back in Mexico where their dad came from. Look how many Mexican people work in this country, in the police department and the military. They want to bully fucking good, hardworking white people that built this country. Get the fuck out of here. No, I'm not honking my horn. Gorilla Juice already has a fucking spy here in the parking lot. You know, guy, I've been getting some bullshit direct messages on Instagram. Some someone trying to convince me that Hobo Splendido is not Gorilla Juice. Terry Lynn Wright is the woman's name. Well, if we search Terry Lynn Wright and find her arrest record, we should be able to find the fucking cop's name. Dude, I'm gonna dox the living fuck out of that little Spanish bastard. Lefty Nero just said, "Nah, I just did that." Well, no, grape gorilla is not gorilla juice. No arresting officer's name. Well, that gives you another reason to fucking call the fucking department. I've already posted the fucking number. It doxing it, going to jailing. Hey, prove it. Prove it. Look at the two posts I did on my Detroit Diesel account referring to the Galveston police. I didn't do anything wrong. So everyone stop saying Jay's breaking the law and getting arrested and going to jail. Jesus fucking Christ. You guys are pussies. The Cuban is a very smart man. Yeah, I agree with that. He's probably going to make Brad so pissed off. Brad is either going to love him to death or Brad is going to behave like a child and just try and shout over everything he says. Do you just like wine? It's better for you. No, I like red wine. White wine is for Karen. Karens drink white wine. White wine has nothing going on. Red wine, fuck yes. I'll, I'll I'd love to pop the cork on a nice bottle of red. Jesus Christ, red wine is awesome. White wine is Karen wine. Karens drink boons. Oh, Karens drink Pinot Grigio, Chardonnay, any white wine because they like it cold. You, you got to be somewhat tough to drink red wine because red wine is served at, I believe, cellar temperature, which is like 55 degrees. Your Cabernet Sauvignons, your Karens drink box wine. Yeah, I'd like a good glass of bottle of red wine. You kidding me? You go out for a good steak, fucking a nice glass of red wine, and I wouldn't recommend getting a glass. I mean, don't be a pussy. Buy the whole fucking bottle. You know, a bottle of wine is only four glasses. So if you and your old lady go to the steakhouse and you're both getting steak, don't order a glass of fucking wine. Order the fucking bottle and make that server pull the cork at your table. Because a bottle of wine is 4 glasses. So if you and your old lady can't drink 2 glasses apiece while you're having a big steak dinner, then get the fuck out of here. I mean, come on, man. Glass of wine and a cheesesteak. That doesn't sound bad either. Big J looking like Chet after Kelly LeBrock turned him into a monster. Is that weird science? Kalura's tippy toes. Father, you are Irish, so why do you care about the plight of the white man? Eh, Irish people have too much goddamn Neanderthal blood. You know, the Neanderthals were all fucking red haired. So, obviously, I don't have any red hair genetics in me. Neanderthal knee wrap Nate. No, Nate's a gook. Nate's not a Neanderthal. The Neanderthals basically, I think, fled to like um, England, Scotland, and Ireland because they wanted to get away from the Homo sapiens. That's why you have so many redheads in fucking the UK and fucking Ireland. Is because that's where all the Neanderthals went. Basically, every person in the world has a little bit of Neanderthal genetics in them, except the Africans. Because the Neanderthals evolved away from Africa. The rest of us, that are white, um, you know, we we kind of grew up around the fucking hood. Jay, are you going to respond to what Kalura is saying about you? I have no idea what Kalura is saying about me. CD said that's actually true. Of course it's true. But my theories on racial equity are fucking spot on. Jay, any thoughts on the Asian massage parlor shootings? He was a porn addict. Um, I mean, I'm a constitutionalist. I mean, I'm a First Amendment guy, Second Amendment guy. Um, I believe pornography is covered under the First Amendment. Personally, um, but yeah, is porn dangerous and bad? Yes. I mean, what do you want to ban? You want to ban free speech? You want to ban porno? Or do you want to ban the Second Amendment? Like, do you want to keep porno legal but nobody can have guns? I mean, come on, man. The Democrats are going to use this thing, and they want to ban free speech and they want to ban the Second Amendment. Democrats don't like the First or Second Amendment. Trust me. I like them both. So, is porno bad? Yeah, of course it's bad. Look what pornography did to Andrew Kalura. You got a decent Italian kid from Boca Raton, Florida, probably never missed a meal in his life. You know, you think Andrew Kalura ever fucking had to worry about where's my next meal coming from? Andrew Kalura grew up a little spoiled brat in Boca Raton, and and pornography is what led him down the wrong path. Pornography is what led to Andrew Kalura, you know, sucking cock and letting an African American person put their penis in his asshole. You know, now did Andrew Kalura go shoot up a fucking massage parlor? No. He he just moved in fucking North Carolina and pretended the whole thing didn't happen. So there you have it. Pornography made Ted Bundy. I thought he was born gay, like they say. Well, yeah, that I just heard something the other day on talk radio that Democrats, Democrat liberal logic, you can change your gender. I mean, your gender is flexible. If you're born a girl or born a boy and you're not happy, you can change that. But god damn it, your sexual orientation, like who turns you on, that's programmed at birth. That's not changeable. See see how see how fucked up their science is? Like they think you can change your gender, but you can't change your sexual preference. Does anyone but me see how fucked up and stupid that logic is? I mean, they have it 100% backwards. I mean, you can't change your gender. You're either born with testicles or you weren't. I mean, come on, man. You either had testicles at birth or you didn't. And when it comes to your sexual preference, or it is a choice to put a dick in your mouth. Come on, man. Like I wake up every morning and I think to myself, should I suck some cock today? And I tell myself, no, you're not a fucking faggot. Democrats have it 100% backwards. They think you can change your gender, but your sexual preference you're born with. What the fuck kind of science is that? I I subscribe to 180 degrees of that. You're born with your gender. You either have testicles or you don't. And then who who you want to fucking lick or who you want to get fucked by, that's a choice, you know? Luckily for me, I was born with two testicles, you know? Um, they're pretty good. I mean, they're probably not the best testicles, but they're the only ones I got. So I'm pretty proud of them. And And I, I like I like women to suck my cock. And but you know what? I could wake up one morning and decide, you know what? Fuck that bitch. I want a dude to suck my cock. And see, I just blew the hole in their science. I could wake up one morning and say, I want a dude to start sucking my cock. Because your sexual preference can be changed. Your gender can't. Yeah, Gorilla Juice is attacking me pretty hard right now. Luscious hair you have, Jay. Well, yeah, I know that. Did Kalura get a restraining order against Lenny? I doubt it. Is Lenny gay? No. I I personally think Lenny is a sexual deviant, and he's truly bisexual. And if if someone behaves in a bisexual manner, I don't care what side of the fence you're on. That's deviant behavior. You can't argue, well, they were born that way or they chose to be that way. When someone is bisexual, they are just deviant and they don't really care where they get their nut from. And honestly, it might not be a bad way to go. I mean, come on, man. If the balls don't touch, look, I'm trying to quit smoking. I got a fucking skull here. I haven't had a cigarette since goddamn Sunday. Fucking pussies. Rex for $1.99 just says Lenny's ear doesn't look too good. It's probably skin cancer. Not a big deal if you get it looked at. Do you think Lath really rode 405? If he did it with the Dale Chance form, probably. And if you guys study the way Dale Chance lifts weights, anybody's capable of anything. Dale's a champ. Dude, Dale posted a video of himself leg pressing today. For Christ's sakes, he barely moved the weight. And he's fucking a little short fucker. That's embarrassing. My, is Dale gonna take you hunting? No, I doubt it. Why did Kalura get a restraining order against Lenny? I doubt that's true. Where's that information coming from? 'Cause are you and Pomp still friends? Absolutely not. Pomp's fucked me on money. Why do you guys allow McCuck to come around? Um, I'm not around, so I don't really have a voice in that. Um, why don't you guys ask Prince Andrew about that? I'm not. I don't think Prince Andrew is watching this video right now. He usually watches my live, but I think he's doing a podcast right now. But that's a great question for Prince Andrew. Why do you guys let McCuck come around? Dale Hillbilly ripped Lenny and Robzilla on his live. Well, that's gonna backfire on Dale, because you guys know I'm gonna back fucking Lenny and Robzilla. Robzilla's my boy. I like Robzilla. I've in making sure that the maniacs know I support what Robzilla is doing, and I do support what Robzilla is doing. I mean, for Christ's sakes, the the guy is trying to fucking make it, and he's trying to fucking provide ments, and you guys are still fucking hypocritical of him. Like, anybody who criticizes Robzilla is pretty much anti Misfits, because I mean, second to me, I mean, obviously I'm the king of mints. Robzilla is pretty much number two, and Robzilla, I mean that you are number two. No pun intended, but no, Robzilla's doing a fucking the best he fucking can, and if people want to rip on Robzilla, you know what? Come fight me first, and or fight him first. Fuck it. Me, me and Robzilla are fucking bros, and I know that might not sit well with a lot of you people, but you ask him. I stick up for Robzilla. He sticks up for me. And if Robzilla gets a little loose in the mouth and trashes me on tonight's podcast, I'm not going to lose any fucking sleep. Just like if I say something stupid about him, he's not going to lose any sleep. Me and Robzilla are fucking thick as thieves because we want the same thing. We want Lenny's channel to grow. We want my channel to grow. It's business, motherfuckers. You you guys are fucking some of you I some of you guys are just stupid. Fuck. It's over for you, Jay. Okay. Then sign out. Why are you on here if you're saying it's over for me? I I I provide better content than Lenny. I mean, come on, man. There isn't anyone on this planet that is afraid of you. Uh, well, considering what they saw from the McCuck fight, I would agree with you, but that was a poor piss ass performance by me. Do you still eat garlic parm wings? I haven't had it in a while. All right, where were we? Toe sucking Jane Francis, Dumbo, Jennifer, or Alicia Keys? Um, wow, that's a great question. Um, I would have to say Jennifer. Um, Jennifer is closer to my age, and Jennifer has like incredibly hot feet. Toe suck, Diana Maybrook, Livia, or Kim Haynes? Um, well, definitely not Livia. Um, so we'll narrow it down between Kim Haynes and Diana Maybrook. I really don't like Diana Maybrook, um, regardless of how sexy her feet may be, and I've actually never seen them. Um, Kim Haynes, um, I'm going to have to go with Kim Haynes. But Dumbo is single now. I don't care. Dumbo is nasty. I agree with that. Jared says, "Stop ignoring me, Father." Jared, come on, man. Bully, what was your last deadlift workout? You don't want to know. It was pathetic. I think I did 405 for 10 at Bradford Manor on video. So my posterior chain is way ahead of my quads. That's why I don't even deadlift, because what sense does it make for a guy with reconstructed knees to try and get better at the deadlift when he's just now squatting 225 for 15? So if you look at my PRs, and like I said, nobody gives a fuck about your PR. But since my surgery, my best deadlift PR is 405 for 10, and my best squat PR is 225 for 15. So with that kind of imbalance, why would I even care about training deadlift when my imbalance is that bad? All you're going to do is make your imbalance that much worse. If anything, I need to be focused on doing something like Smith machine front squats and trying to rehab my quads before I give two fucks about a deadlift. I mean, I can deadlift 405 any day of the week. Who cares? But I got to be feeling real good to squat 225. Jay, would you make a good cat burglar? No, absolutely not. I'm not light on my feet. I can't climb. I don't fit in windows. Father, talk about Baker Middle School. I don't need to talk about Baker Middle School. Pamela was my first one. What's that mean? Thoughts on your childhood? I grew up in a rather privileged childhood. don't want to brag about it, but my grandparents were members of a country club. You know, I grew up taking swimming lessons, golf lessons, tennis lessons. You know, but that's not who I am now. But that's my background. You know, so I had a relatively awesome childhood, but that isn't who I am now. Now I'm a fucking nasty, cantankerous fucking son of a bitch. Still play tennis? No, fuck no. But I took tennis lessons. I know how to play tennis. How old were you when you first got laid? I was in the eighth grade, and it was 1983, and it was during track season, and I was with one of my favorite girlfriends of all time. I'm not going to say her name here because you guys are nasty, but eighth grade molested. How old when you had your first sip of beer? Probably fifth or sixth grade. I can't really remember that too well. How old your first sniff of cocaine? Um, fuck. Probably not till like 17 or 18. Undercard to Lenny's fight. There's never going to be a Lenny's fight. Dude, Lenny and Mr. G pushed that fight out till October. Dude, no one's even talking about it anymore. Big J, what is the gayest state in the U.S.? California, bro. Maybe Colorado or Oregon. Hey, Jay, you into muscle cars? Would you like a big block Chevelle SS? Yeah, that's pretty much the king of all muscle cars. I mean, a 1970 SS 454 Chevelle is the king of all muscle cars. I mean, come on, man. Full frame suspension, coil springs on all four corners. I mean, it's just a solid fucking car with a big block 454. That that's a great foundation to go fast. It's going to go fast right off the dealership fucking lot because you got a full frame. You don't have to worry about strengthening the car. You already got a full frame car. You already have a coil spring suspension up front. You know, whereas your old Chryslers had fucking torsion bar front, which is junk, and the Chevelle had a coil spring rear with a four-link rear, which is pretty much the best you can get out of the factory. The the SS 454 Chevelle is probably the best car you can buy without turning any wrenches. And it doesn't take shit to make them go fast. Hitlo says, nice. I'm a Chevelle guy and I've had a few of them. Yeah, I'm a Pontiac GTO guy, which is basically the same car as a Chevelle. Just, you know, a little bit different drivetrain. But, you know, the big block Chevy has got some advantages over a Pontiac engine. But not in stock trim. I mean, in stock trim, I'd rather have a GTO. The big block Chevy is not really an advantage unless you want to go really, really fast. I mean, a Pontiac motor, a Pontiac 455 is 200 pounds lighter than a 454 Chevy. And to overcome that 200 pounds of weight on the front axle, you got to make a shit ton of power. I mean, a shit ton. Because not only is that 200 pounds of dead weight, that's 200 pounds on the front axle, exactly where you don't want it. So, unless you want to go super, super fast, a Pontiac GTO is a much better choice. But in the long run, the Chevelle is the king of all muscle cars. Car talk is not nerd talk. Car talk is nerd talk when people talk about Acuras and fucking Porsche and fucking Ferrari. That's nerd talk. Real men talk about fucking how do I build a car to kick a Chrysler Hemi's ass? It's actually not that hard. The Chrysler Hemi was such a weight pig. Fuck. And Chrysler had torsion bar front suspension. All that weight of a 426 Hemi and a torsion bar front suspension. I mean, come on, man. Everybody that wants to go fast builds a fucking Chevelle. And if you're lazy like me, the Chevelle is the ultimate platform. If you get one that's already got a 455 in it, I mean a 454. I mean, come on, man. How much you got to do to a 454 Chevelle? Not much. you gotta, you know, when it comes to a Chevy, you gotta accept the fact they don't look as good as a Pontiac. I mean, I'll take a Pontiac GTO or a Pontiac Firebird over a fucking Chevelle or a Camaro any day of the week just because they look better. And the engine up front is going to be 200 pounds lighter. I mean, like I said, to overcome that 200 pounds of weight, you got to make a shit ton of more power. Those of you guys that are from the United Kingdom, I suggest you follow my Big J for the UK page. I said this a couple of days ago, and it really sent Gorilla Juice into a fucking tizzy. That we're going to build up that page with a bunch of guys from the UK, and then I'm going to get a bunch of you guys together, and I'm gonna find a pub where I can call on the phone and pay for the first $200 worth of beer at a pub near Gorilla Juice's mom's house or his dad's house, wherever we decide to do it. And that really fucked him up. That really fucked him up. He is on a mission ever since I brought up that idea. And that's what we're doing with the Big J for the UK page. This page is for you guys in the United Kingdom. It truly is. But hey, I got to be honest. My end move with that page is to get all you guys networking and to get you guys together and, maybe, start talking to each other and whatnot. And then eventually get you guys together at the bar where I'll pay for the first $200 worth of beer. And then what you guys do after that, that's on you. But that's the end game of that page. And Gorilla Juice is not happy. Fuck him. What else can he do to me? He's already doxed me. Oh, he's already made up a bunch of pages, about my mom. Nobody cares. How many followers do those pages have? Like, come on, man. I'm gonna have a bar night in the United Kingdom, close to his mom's house or his dad's house or whatever address I decide to use, or at his place of employment. I believe he from what I've been told, he teaches surgery at a university in England. And he teaches medical students surgery on dead people. We'll do it there. I don't give a fuck. Trust me, $200 is nothing for what this is going to do. We just want to wait until the Big J for the UK page, has enough people where we can get enough people to come enjoy $200 worth of beer. And then what you guys do after that, that's on you. Plausible deniability, you know. Big J for the UK. Come on, man. What? Big Bear needs smoky smoke. Yeah. Look, my Dana Lynn Bailey fucking face. You know, you know what it is about women in the fitness industry? Like, I mean, come on, man. All these goddamn broads are trying to make a living in the fitness industry on the internet. And 99% of them are not making any money. They are pretty much just living off their husband or their boyfriend or their dad. And they've got these stupid fucking online fucking coaching or online inspiration companies. And, and they're basically useless. And, and pretty much none of them are making any money. I mean, you can be a top placer at the Miss Olympia, you know, someone like Linda Murray, and you wind up being a personal trainer at a local gym. So all these cunts that are posting these oh, you're beautiful, don't let people talk about you that way, you know, send me money, I'll give you a meal plan. Come on, man, get the fuck out of here. Your fucking husband supported you, or your boyfriend, whoever. You know, you pounded a bunch of fucking Anavar. You know, you spent so much stupid money to get a plastic trophy. Now you're some kind of online fucking meal coach and fitness fucking inspirational fucking speaker. I mean, get the fuck out of here, man. I mean, who the fuck listens to that shit? These women are so fucking stupid. You know, I was thinking about it earlier today. Like, if I was married and my wife came to me and she said, "Well, I'm gonna start a company, and you know, I want to do online training, and I want to do uh, online meal plans," and I'd be like, "Well, who's paying for this?" And if she said, "Well, we got money," I'd be like, "No, we don't. I got money. You, you're talking about a business that is not going to make money. That you're just trying to create something stupid so you can post a bunch of fucking pictures of yourself fucking on Instagram looking like a fucking whore." I mean, come on, man. Look how many fucking female online coaches there are who do inspiration. What the fuck is inspiration? You tell fat girls that if you buy my diet plan, you can look great too? Come on, man. They're never going to look great. You're lying. They're, women in the fitness industry are almost worse than a person like Mark Lubliner. the women are worse. I mean, a douchebag like Mark Lubliner, he can steal a bunch of money from people, but compare that to what the women are doing. The women are much worse. So that's just my thoughts on that. I mean, come on, man. Who the fuck lets their woman fucking not work, gives them a bunch of fucking money to go compete, win a plastic trophy. Now you're gonna fucking try and start a business based on your bullshit plastic trophy? I mean, come on, man. Gorilla Juice is so enraged right now. He's texting me like crazy. I feel sorry for that guy, but he dug his own grave. We're gonna fuck him. Trust me, we're gonna fuck him. As soon as we build up that big J for the UK page, we're gonna we're gonna fucking post that screenshot that Adam McLeod made with all his info. So Gorilla Juice, if you're watching, you can thank Adam McLeod. Coffee tastes good tonight. Fat girls are better in bed. Do you agree? Well, fat girls definitely give better head. I mean, fat girls love to suck dick because they're so ashamed of themselves they don't want to take their clothes off. So if you hook up with a fat chick, you're better off. Here's the psychology behind hooking up with a fat girl. You start off with I want to fuck you, and then she's almost 100% going to come back with the no, because she's insecure about being a pig. So what you do is you turn that around. You say, well, I want to feel good, baby. And you turn it around that like she's so hot that you want to feel good. Like, oh, you're so fucking hot. Just put my cock in your mouth. And if she's a cute girl with a cute face, but a pig of a body, dude, you're speaking her language. If you find a pig with a cute face and you approach it the right way, it's not hard to talk yourself into a blowjob. See, the way you'll fuck yourself over is if you get greedy and try and fuck her too hard. If you keep bringing it up, no, I want to fuck you. No, I want to fuck you. No, I want to fuck you. She's insecure because she knows she's a big whale. And going to piss her off and she's going to wind up fucking leaving. But if let her say no like once, maybe twice, and then you throw it out there like, well, baby, I'm so into you. You're so gorgeous. God, I want to feel good. Would you, let me put my cock in your mouth. That'll work. But she's a pig. That's what pigs do, is they swallow cum. Yeah. Dandelion head. Oh, that's real funny, Zach Smith. Come on, man. What would you change? Ninja wants to know, what would you change in life if you could go back in time? Um, I wouldn't make fun of the sluts. Like, if I could go back to the ninth grade or even further, chicks that were whores that maybe I got a few laughs on and maybe cracked a few jokes on, to try and make myself look better. I wouldn't do that. If I could go back in time, I would actually make friends with all the whores, all the chicks you knew growing up that sucked cock or gave hand jobs or whatever. And everybody's making fun of them. Instead of chiming in on that, I would like to try and maybe go back and why not try and be friends with them? Like, hey, man, how rude, man. That was so rude that they said that about you. I mean, you seem like a decent chick. I mean, I like you. We're friends. We had algebra together, and you know, shit. You had a good time. That guy had a good time. Why are they making fun of you? And talk yourself into a blowjob instead of talking yourself out of a blowjob. That's what I would do differently if I could redo my life over. Because I went through my whole life talking myself out of blowjobs by making fun of chicks, like trying to get a laugh from my shithead friends. Well, where the fuck did that get me? They didn't suck my dick. Fuck them. I should have just, stuck up for the chick. Like, hey man, why you guys being rude? She's fucking cool. Try that approach. Hey man, why you guys making fun of this girl? She's fucking cool. And then all of a sudden you're getting your dick sucked. That's what I would do differently. Wish I could do that. I'd probably have at least 100 more blowjobs to my name if I lived my life that way. What do you think about that, Brad? Poor Brad. All right, guys, you guys ready to end this or what? Brad. All right, man. It's been a good talk. Unless we got some good questions coming in, I'm done. Paul, call the podcast. Eh, I don't think I should. I'm too good for the podcast. So why should I call into something that I'm too good for? I mean, Brad can't even miss a podcast. Brad has zero identity without the podcast. Brad can't even fucking miss a podcast. So if I want to be better than Brad, why the fuck do I think I need to call into every podcast I miss? That makes me pathetic. I don't need to call into the podcast. Let them do their thing. You know? If Lenny and Big Rob or Robzilla, want to do their thing and make fun of me, go for it, brah. Come on, man. The, Here's what I got to say about calling into the podcast. The guys that should have just paid for their own steak and hung out with Big J, they got lured into a fucking fake steak. Oh, Brad, yeah, fuck Big J. We'll come out to your house. And then Big Brad Wolf burns their fucking steaks to a crisp. I'm vindicated like a motherfucker. You ain't getting no steak at Big Brad's. He's gonna fucking burn it. So all those people that Brad tried to get to fuck me over, they went home hungry. There was no steak. It was just burnt. Maybe if Lenny and Robzilla, had a nickel to scratch against their fucking name, they'd buy their own steak. And they decide Big J's the man we need to hang out with. We'll buy our own steak. Fuck Brad. He's a cuckold. I mean, come on, man. Would you rather buy your own steak and hang out with who you want to hang out with? Or would you want to get, would you ever let yourself get so desperate that you're going to go to someone's house waiting for a steak, and then they all wind up burned? Fuck, I'll burn a steak for you. Is that what you're into? I'll burn a fucking steak and throw it on your fucking face. Would you rather have it on your ass? I mean, how gay are you people? You want me to get a steak on fire and then you get on all fours and I'll throw it on your ass and brand your ass with a burning ribeye? I mean, come on, man. What kind of men are you? We know the answer to that question. They're broke. They're broke. So Brad fucking lures them out there, oh, my girlfriend just got a pedicure. She's going to be cooking steaks on the grill. Then they're thinking they can go home some whack-off drills and a full belly full of fucking red meat. Well, how'd it work out for you? How'd it work out for you? Fuck, I'd rather pay for my own food. Pick my own friends. That, you guys want to know the difference between me and Big Lenny? I'm going to sum it up for you right here. And you dipshits that love to edit things, here's where you start your edit. The difference between me and Big Lenny